right, I just want to make this short epilogue just to corroborate the point that I made in the last video. Is Kyrie property, and should Kyrie Irving retire? I'm under the assessment. I already said no, but this is the video of what Iguodala said about 4 years ago.
Skip, when I heard the comments, and I'm like, did I hear what I thought I heard? And then once I realized I had heard what I thought I did, I tried to make sense of it. I'm like, what is he trying to do here? First and foremost, before I go any further, slave analogies, Holocaust analogies, that should be no comparisons. There's
And I agree with that.
nothing to compare it. If you want to say someone as big as a tree, as strong as an ox, as fast as a gazelle, have at it. But slavery and the Holocaust are off limits when it comes to comparisons.
So just want to make the point that it's not necessarily what is said. It's more about who says it. Because these guys in the media, they come down on the guys in the NBA for every little thing they do. All right. I have no problem coming down on them and telling them that the same exact rhetoric that this woman used, this Caucasian woman, by saying, are they calling Kyrie property straight up. You should have a problem with that too, because this is the point I tried to stress to someone earlier when I was talking about it, is that if she's calling Kyrie property, then therefore she's calling everyone property. So, and he said, well, what does LeBron have to do with having us back? It's like not even necessarily about having us back. It's for if if she's calling Kyrie property, then she's calling everyone property, including LeBron. You know what I mean? But this is just my point, that it's not who says it. It's not what it said. I mean, just who says it.
Let's leave that there. He says the massa. So he's looking like, is he talking about Steve Kerr? Because the slave master, slaves were property. They didn't get paid.
You see it? The slaves were property, okay? And these guys, of course, are getting paid millions, but the illusion still gets made. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just want to prove the point that, it's not what was said, it's who said it. That the Caucasian woman is above the black man in the society, in the hierarchy of society. So they don't necessarily get the opportunity to speak out on her unless it's allowed. And that's what I believe anyways, because it's been a couple of days and nobody's talked about it. And I find it hard to believe that they haven't seen or heard about it. Him and, Stephen A., this, that, and the third, but I haven't seen any major news places pick it up. And like I said, I'm not necessarily saying she should be fired, but I do think that they should, kind of cut some of the time that she gets to spend on the broadcasts. But that's about it. That's about as far as that should go with me, but it don't really make a difference anyway. I just wanted to reference this because, may something else come 4, 5, 6 months down the line, a year down the line, and somebody makes this illusion again, depending on who says it. I also want people to pay attention to the reactions of the people in the media. And that's not meant when I say they're opaque, because, Shannon looked very, He looked like it really bothered him. It really bothered him. Just a second ago, talking about the Iguodala thing, but when it comes to Kyrie, it seems like he's just kind of heartless towards him. And when it comes to Stephen A. Smith calling for him to retire and stuff, like that get in the way of the compassion of how they really feel. So it's like you don't always necessarily know how they really feel, or are they going with certain affiliations or what have you. So yeah, that's just my take on that. Peace.